Hello and welcome back to Fortress Wordsworth. Hello, Wordsworth. You are a great gnome, the great leader of our lands. But you create nothing for us. You produce nothing! But we still follow the Wordsworth. As you can see, it is the middle of winter. It is quite terrible, I've got to say. We're most definitely going to freeze to death. Because we are woefully unprepared because nobody told us winter was coming. Nobody said anything! We expected summer. We're insane. We don't have any food. We just have some pieces of jerky, which we have to use at last resort. Because if we eat all our jerky now, we won't have our jerky later. That's just the basic jerky principle. It's Jerky 101, people. Come on, get with the program, fool. Let's see, what can we even do? We really need something to increase our sanity. Let's see if we can build anything up here. Nothing now? What about a sign? Ooh, we can make a sign, can't we? That's what I call sanity right there. Prototype a sign. Watch this. Here we go, right here. Boom! Official sign of Fortress Wordsworth. What now? And now, are they... Yes! Murder the rabbits! Murder them! Before they turn back into the terrible beardlings that they once were. Now, I guess we should probably check our other farms, which are fruitless! As usual. This is a terrible time for us. I forgot that jerky added practically no hunger to the situation. Perhaps it wasn't the best idea to turn so much meat into jerky. On the other hand, shut up. I do what I want, fool. Hello, Pengles. You pricks. Oh, look. Oh, look. So many rabbits. We have to reset the traps and we have to move quickly. If we don't move quickly enough, we're going to freeze to death out here. Last I checked, nobody wanted to freeze to death. Can we take a quick poll? Does anybody want to freeze to death? No? Nobody's raising their hands? Good. If you did, you're freaking insane. I mean completely insane. Who wants to freeze to death out here? You don't want to freeze to death out here, do you, Pengle? No. He said no. You might not have been able to hear him because he's quite soft-spoken, but he definitely said no. My goodness. These rabbit earmuffs really do the trick. I didn't think that they were so effective. I now regret having not used them for many winters that you've never seen before. I know we do, Lucy. Do I need to commit tree genocide once more? So be it. Wherefore art thou, trees? There you are. Prepare to die! One dead. Two dead. What now? Y'all dead. So many trees have fallen. To my axe, which is named Lucy. Yep. Only crazy people name their axe. And I'm the craziest of the crazy people. Oh, look, berries! What is this madness that brings to me Get away from that seed. I'll pick it up as soon as I'm done planting trees. To appease the hatred of the tree guard. It's so cold. Run, Woody! Run back home before you freeze to death out here in the wilderness instead of freezing to death in Fortress Wordsworth. 'Tis so much better to freeze to death in Fortress Wordsworth than out in the middle of the wilderness. Delicious. We also got some more fuel for the fire, which is always good, especially in winter. Isn't it amazing? Hello, little bird. When I get desperate, I'm going to start throwing boomerangs at you people. And then you'll see! You'll all see! I'm telling you, they're going to see. Gonna be a thing. Okay. What can we do now? We're kind of stuck here. Because I don't want to go out. It's freezing out there. Nobody wants to go out there. Jeez, why would you even come up with that idea? You didn't? I did? What? Shut up. Okay. We are trapped once more within our fortress, with Mr. Wordsworth looking at us with contempt, mostly because we produced nothing in this period. So little. Hello, Crow. Get your butt out of here. I don't want to speak to you anymore. I would like you to leave forever. I'm going to spin around for a bit. Woo! Shall take up this ground. For this ground is necessary to be brought up, because it will later be floored into wooden panels, and these wooden panels shall bring great wealth to Fortress Wordsworth. Somehow. Look, we haven't parsed out the entire plan yet. We're working on it. We're about, like, 3% into the plan, and it's not going well at this point, so don't hold out for a good plan. Yeah, it's gonna go pretty badly, I would think. And night descends upon Fortress Wordsworth. This night, the most terrible of nights in the winter. I'm kidding. Wordsworth, you know I'm joking, right? Right, Wordsworth? Wordsworth! Speak to me, Wordsworth! Oh, wait, sorry. I'm in your office. That's why you're not talking to me, isn't it? My goodness. Man, look at what we've done. We've actually done pretty well for being woefully unprepared for the winter. And I mean woefully unprepared. We had nothing. We prepared for the summer. We were going to do amazing things in the summer. We were going to run around. It was going to be warm. It was going to be nice. And that was how we were going to live our lives. But unfortunately, the tides of nature are things that we cannot change. And nature decided that it was proper and good, oh my goodness, to send terrible, horrible hands at me. Get out of here, you hands. Hellspawn, go back to the depths from whence you came! I know there's something out. Wait, are you talking about wolves, or are you talking about the hands? Or are you talking about something much worse? Look, let's just hide in Fortress Wordsworth and pretend that Mr. Woody said nothing, because it's for the best that we just light our fire and sit in the corner and have a little cry. Because life is sad in Fortress Wordsworth. I see you. Get out of here. Yeah, that's right. My fire's good enough to walk right up to you, fool. What you gonna do about that, huh? Nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. Well, at this point in time, you can't. Oh, it was the dogs! I made a mistake. I assumed that it wasn't the dogs. I made another mistake. I left my spear in my backpack. Dang it! Why? Die, you dogs! Oh, my lord, they're eating me. I'm not going to allow you to eat me. Boomerang! Do your job! Oh yeah, I have to actually catch it, don't I? Dang it, everything I do backfires on me! Die, you vicious hound! Today is your death day! This isn't going very well. That's it! It's over! We're done! Who would have thought that we'd die to hounds in this situation? I really would have thought that we would have died a completely different way. Namely, freezing to death. It only made sense. Ow, perhaps we can eat enough small jerky to engage these creatures once more. I kind of doubt it. Get back to the fire! This is a terrible situation. In case you haven't noticed, it's a terrible situation. I don't mean to be a stater of the obvious, but I'm going to state the obvious and say it's a really bad situation and we're all going to die. And everybody knows that we don't want to die. At least I don't want to die. I don't know about you. You might be one of those freaking masochist sadists who want to see the world burn. And if that's you, I don't like you very much. But that's okay. Oh, nope. There we go. I'm dead. Oh yeah, thanks. Oh, I'm a beaver. Since when was I a beaver? While I'm a beaver, I legitimately don't know where I am. And that's causing some small problems for me. Namely that I have to go find my camp without a map. It's going to be a bit difficult. It's the middle of the night, isn't it? That's nice, and suddenly I became kind of Scottish-Irish. Don't really know why. It's really just that the Beaver Monarch brings out such things in people. It happens. I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know from whence I have came, but I will remain the Beaver Monarch until I actually find my way home. That's what's going to happen. And then, once we reach home, I'm going to lay fresh hell upon those terrible dogs. Oh, I remember this place. I remember this. This is where we got the box thing that we gave to Wordsworth. Isn't this also where we got Wordsworth? Which is the beginning of our great Lord and Savior Wordsworth. My goodness. Let's see, what we have here is a forest. Perhaps we are up this way? Penguins! I'm not going to... Oh, yep. Okay, we're on the right track. There's definitely a tree guard there. What if I... Not a tree guard. Prepare to die, tree guard! But I'm also not going to let you kill me. Look, we need to remain the Beaver Monarch as long as possible. The Beaver Monarch reigns over all people! And the tree guard reigns over no one. By that fact, I shall eat his shins until he dies. Exactly like that. You have fallen, tree guard! Who do you think you are to stand up against the Beaver Monarch? None can best this creature, this majestic beast, with its massive, I don't know, entire body. Just kind of its entire body that's huge, and then its head, well, I guess its head is alright. It's got tiny little legs. Look at them just flap around there, they're just flapping up. Just a little... That was a terrible sound. I'm really sorry for that sound. That was really bad. I actually feel bad about that sound. Yeah, that was bad. Where are you, hounds? You still here, hounds? I'm going to slaughter you. Ah. Are they all dead? Did the bees do it? Are you joking? The bees have saved me? What is the meaning of this? This changes my entire perspective on life. That the bees would come to the aid of the Beaver Monarch? He must be the greatest savior of the world! Hey, Pangles, what's up? Kinda want to gnaw that Pangle. How do you feel about that? Don't you belly slide at me, Pangle. I'm gonna gnaw you to death. Prepare to die. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Mwahaha. Ha. Ha ha ha. Okay. The reign of the Beaver Monarch must end, for he has reached Wordsworth's castle. And if the Beaver Monarch remains too long, Wordsworth will no longer be the ruler of this land. I could, on the other hand, potentially just remain the Beaver Monarch. We could rule the winter as the Beaver Monarch, but I'm concerned that that would do terrible things to poor Woody. Poor Woody, completely unable to understand anything because he's been the Beaver Monarch for 14 months, which is apparently the length of this winter? Question mark? Just going with it. Just go with it, people. Look at him flapping his little feet around, just pitter-patter, 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 all over the wood floors. Do you want to eat that, Beaver Monarch? You can't, because it's our floors. It's the Wordsworth Fortress. Ah. There we are. I'm back. Hello. I'm back. The reign of the Beaver Monarch is ended. Oh, Lord almighty. Where's my backpack? Where did I put it? Oh, I don't know. Let's look around. There it is. Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about everything that just happened. Not very good, mind you. Oh yes, the eggs. I'm happy about the eggs. I do need food. Because player 1 needs food badly. Now we have to always live next to the constant reminder that we failed. We failed terribly! Can I put a jerky in here? Oh my goodness, I can put a jerky in here. Are you joking? We just made legit food out of jerky. That's crazy. Hybrid? You say you can't do that, but you really need to do that, because we kind of need food, man. I mean, we have some meatballs, and they're gonna be pretty delicious meatballs, but still, we need more food. We're running low on food. We're going to starve. Have you checked the name of the game recently? It's Don't Starve. Oh, look at my walls. They've been gnawing at my walls. Stinking dogs. I think they're so cool gnawing at my walls. We're gonna have to pick up that monster meat, aren't we? I don't want to eat that, but if worse comes to worse, it's either eating Lucy or eating the monster meat, and I'd prefer not to eat Lucy. It doesn't taste very good. No offense to Lucy or anything, it really shouldn't be, because I'm pretty sure Lucy doesn't want to get eaten. But I mean, to all their own, if you want to get eaten, I mean, contact the local cannibal group? Do you have a local cannibal group? Is that even a thing? Why do you come from the sea like that, you terrible Pengles? You leap upon the shores, and you come to plant your disgusting little eggs upon the ground. I despise you, you aloof creatures. Where have you set up camp? Right next to Fortress Wordsworth. How dare you? You don't have the land rights for that. Wordsworth owns that land, you know. You can't just live there. By the way, totally keeping our spear here this time, so we don't get that little snafu that happened last time. Wasn't that fun? That was terrible. Beard hair. And nightmare fuel. Oh, where did we get nightmare fuel? I don't remember. That's a question mark, isn't it? A big question mark. We have to ask ourselves, where did the nightmare fuel come from? Perhaps it came from the Beaver Monarch as a gift. I highly doubt it, though. Look at that, we got some ice. Ice. I wonder what we can do with ice. Perhaps we can make, I don't know, an ice suit? The great armor of the icy north, made completely out of the ice of the icy north. Oh, it comes with rocks. Ah. This could be a godsend. If we were to cut down enough of these icy glaciers to get 10 rock, we could then spend said 10 rock to create what we need. And what we need is a thermal stone. With a thermal stone, we could more easily traverse the terrible snowy wastes that are around us. And being able to more easily traverse the snowy wastes around us, will prevent us from dying, at least in theory. Or it will cause us to die as we go too far, but that's... Look, let's just leave it as it'll prevent us from dying. Just leave it on a happy note, just for once. Because Woody's not having... I mean, it was a walk in the park up until the moment it started snowing and these pricks showed up. Oh, look at them! Why are they sleeping on their backs? They're strange creatures. Completely strange creatures. Well, with that, we come to the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe for more of Fortress Wordsworth, the reign of the Beaver Monarch, and the continued survival of Woody, Lucy, and Wordsworth, although Wordsworth doesn't really need to survive. He's just a gnome. Gnomes don't need to eat anything. That's just a fact! Yes, so like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.